Summer on the beat, oh get up and shake your cheeks.
Hello and welcome to The Middle is Open. Abel Carrillo here, along with Anthony Espelin.
What's up, guys?
And you know what? And then there was two.
Yeah, long time no see, huh?
Yeah, so it's been a while since we've recorded. I think May 16th was our last show here on The Middle is Open. No, May 17th was when it was uploaded. But we had the roller derby girls, super cool girls, had a lot of fun with them. And then, of course, we had some stuff, we had to take some time off from the show, but we're back in studio.
Yes.
Anthony and I, we kind of talked about it, saying like, well, we need to put an episode out there. It was a week ago. We kind of got together and we were talking. We're like, all right, how are we going to do this? Because Pat left to Ruidoso. He's doing his second internship in his golf career. Pretty big on his part. He's one step closer to his dream of being a PGA pro. And then Peter, huge event for him. Mm-hmm. Something really, really big, life-changing. Anthony, do you want to spill the beans on this one?
Yeah, well, I think we kind of hinted at it, but yeah, congratulations to Peter. He's engaged. He's gonna get married. What's the date, Abel?
I don't know. I'm going to it.
I know.
It's I think the 15th.
Okay, yeah.
When's Sunday?
Yeah, the 15th.
Yeah. So, anyways, Peter's gonna be getting married.
Yeah.
So he's kind of doing his last minute, last week of the wedding kind of preparations for it. I mean, I've never been married before, so I don't know what you need to do in order to get married, but apparently you have to dress nice, and so does your future wife. And I know Peter's been doing like a lot of soon-to-be husband kind of duties.
Yeah, husbandry duties.
Exactly. He's been taking, Yvonne places to go get her fittings. I'm assuming that's what they're called for the dress.
Yeah.
It's boring stuff. Last minute wedding preparations. So God bless Peter on that one.
Yeah.
What do you think? Who do you think's more stressed, Peter or Yvonne?
Oh, I think definitely Yvonne.
You think Yvonne?
Yeah, dude. It's a big days for women. I mean, it's something they think about their entire life. It's kind of. I feel like men really don't think about that,
Okay, I'm glad you brought that up. So, I don't know if I'm supposed to be saying this, but I'm going to say it anyways.
That's never stopped you before.
Yeah. So Yvonne's sister is actually going to marry both of them.
Oh, wow. I did not know that.
Yeah, she's going to marry them. I don't know what kind of license or certificate you have to take out to be able to marry people. I don't know if it's just something you could like get in you remember those claw machines that like pick up?
Yes.
Do you remember that episode?
Still have them.
Do you remember that episode of The Simpsons where he gets like a Harvard college degree or some shit like that?
Yeah.
So I don't think she went that route. I think she actually had to like take some sort of classes. I'm assuming. I would hope. I would think. I don't know. It's the state of Texas, right? Like anybody, you could do anything.
Pastor or anything?
No, she's not a pastor. I don't think it's anything religious. I think she just...
Then it's just a test you can take online and get ordained.
Oh, yeah, that's what...
Yeah.
What are they called? Ordained ministers?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, man. So...
Yeah, ordained minister. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Yvonne's sister is going to actually marry them. And she called me up one night. It was about like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. And she told me like, hey, sorry for... Well, she didn't call me. She texted me. She's like, sorry for the late message, but this is like my only time to think. I mean, she's a career woman. She's got
busy.
Yeah, she's got a full-time job and everything. So she's like, this is the only time I can think. And I'm actually like getting my stuff ready for the wedding. It seems like everyone's getting ready for the wedding except me.
Except for you. You don't even know when the day is.
Yeah. I don't even know when they're getting
I bought some tickets. I don't know.
But anyways, so she calls me up and she's like, okay, so in Yvonne's family, there's 3 girls and 1 boy. And she
Wow.
said growing up, the 3 girls always talked about their wedding day and what it would be like, right? And she's like, I'm trying to get like little bits and pieces that I can say during the ceremony.
Yeah.
I know you guys are all boys. Was there anything that you, Peter, and Chris talked about, like growing up, about your wedding day? And I was like, yeah, we've never talked about our wedding day. Like,
Never.
and I was just like thinking, like, who talks about their wedding day?
Girls, I'm telling you.
I mean, girls do.
yeah.
I was informed on
Quincean-
that.
It's like quinceañera, and then after the quinceañera, it's like,
Yeah.
you know, that's like the step to
well,
like,
no, now it's like sweet 16s, right?
well, the same thing, right?
Yeah, it's
Quinceañera is the same thing.
It's
but
'cause
I'm just
we're,
saying
we're
that's-
Americanizing ourselves.
Right. Well, that's when you first get like, you know, pampered, right? So
Yeah.
the girls get, you know, fancy clothes and, you know, get pampered. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
So it's like once they go through that, I feel like it's like, well, the marriage is like the next big,
Yeah.
you know, big step.
I mean, you have sisters.
yeah.
Is it something that they talked about?
Not with me.
No. But like,
I mean, I'm sure they did.
I mean, did you?
I don't know.
Did you ever? I mean, because you're closer to the age of Bianca than
Yes.
you are with your other siblings. Was that something she ever talked about, like her wedding day?
no. Not that I recall.
You're like, I never listened.
And
to her.
if she did, I didn't hear it. Yeah.
Yeah, but I was thinking about that one scene in the movie. I don't know if you've ever seen it, with Ashton Kutcher and Brittany Murphy, where it's called Just Married, and she's talking about like, yeah, when I was a little girl, I thought about my wedding day, and it shows her like it shows the flashback, and she's like, like whatever,
Uh-huh.
you know, she's getting married, right? And then she asked Ashton Kutcher, like, did you think about your wedding day? And then he was like, and he like flashback, and then it's like, like he's playing Star Wars and shit. He's like, dun, 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 dun. Like, yeah.
I think the only time like I've ever heard any guy like talk about it would be like, you know, just to be ridiculous. Like, I'm throwing a WWE wedding or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
But you know what? It's funny that
not like
now
what
with the
kind
whole
of flowers and what kind of,
yeah.
you know,
They're-
whatever.
But it's funny because now with like Instagram and TikTok and all these, you see like these weird wedding,
Yeah.
like how you said the WWE.
Yeah.
Like I saw one of The Rock the other day.
A rock wedding?
Yeah, a Rock wedding. Like he's
Oh, like rock and roll or
no,
rock,
The Rock. Like
oh, wow.
The Rock. Do
Okay.
you smell? Like
Wow.
they even like hit him with a chair and like all this shit. I was like, dude, I wonder what his wife thought about this.
He's
I
like
was
has
like-
like a Brahma bull tattoo on him and shit or what? Wow.
Yeah. Or like a Stone Cold one. It's like
That'd be cool.
But yeah, man. So Peter's gonna get married in Chicago. He's getting all that stuff ready. And then he was also saying, well, I'm gonna be going to the wedding. And if you guys are a fan of this show, you guys know that I've never flown on a plane. Remember
Yep.
that. So last year I was supposed to be going to Mexico City, and then there was the whole pandemic thing that happened, and I never ended up going to Mexico City. So I've still
haven't.
yet to fly a plane.
Wow.
I mean, not that I'm a pilot, but I've never been on a
You don't
plane.
fly it. Yeah. I hope not.
So yeah, man. Wish me luck.
How do you feel? Are you
I mean,
excited? You nervous? Are you going alone on the plane, or are you?
No.
flying with someone?
So it's gonna be my dad and Yadi. So we're just gonna all fly together. Peter's
Okay.
going, I think, on Wednesday. Like Peter and his family, they're all going Wednesday, and then we're gonna be going on Saturday. So Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday we're flying back. So
Nice.
we're just gonna be there for a couple of days. I'm not nervous. I'm not scared or anything. I'm just kind of, I kind of did my research. I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing things like this, but I did my research, saying like, plane crashes usually happen at the beginning or at the end,
Yeah.
but not like mid-flight.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
the
Because
most,
mid-flight
most
you
di-
have time.
Yeah.
The pilot has time.
yeah.
Yeah.
So like, it's usually like the first few minutes
Right.
takeoff, and then like the last few minutes
when they land.
when they're landing.
Yeah.
So if I could get by those two, I think I'll be all right. I mean, common sense, right?
Yeah.
But anyways, so yeah, I'm not too nervous. But I don't even know how to like check in or like how to. Yeah, I'm here to fly a plane. Like,
Yeah, I'm here to fly a plane.
like, I don't know.
How do I do this?
Yeah, I don't.
Wow, man, that's crazy. I've flown a bunch of times, so I can't really.
Yeah, you're like I can't relate to this.
Yeah,
fucking
the first time I
caveman
flew,
over
I
there.
was like maybe, I don't know, 8, 9. I've flown. Me and my sister flew by ourselves on a plane.
Really?
My mom dropped us off at the airport. We got on a plane and then came here.
She's like, I've had it.
Yeah.
I've had it with you guys.
That was
Get on the plane.
pretty nerve wracking,
Yeah.
but I mean, yeah, no, it's no big deal, man.
I don't even know where my seats are either. Like
I think nowadays it just they-
first come first serve.
they load you in groups, but it really doesn't matter. Like it's not like the number on your ticket.
Oh,
is
it's not
where
like
you
assigned
sit. No,
seats.
they usually go by groups, so it's like this group, and then you just sit wherever.
It's like, no, fuck you, man. I want the aisle.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes I suggest checking in early.
Yeah.
Yeah, check in like I think you can do like 12 hours or something before.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh.
do that. Yeah, so that you get a
Wha-
spot easier.
12 hours.
I think so. You can check in the app. I don't know. My mom flies all the time, but I
Oh.
know it's I think 12 hours.
Maybe I should call your mom. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't.
Who are you flying? What are they?
Southwest.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've
So
flown
wait,
Southwest.
I check in through the phone or
Yeah.
check
Mhm.
in? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
thought I
basically
had to
just
be there like, yeah, I'm gonna
No.
be flying in 12 hours from now.
No.
They're
You check
like,
in-
sir, your plane.
You just like confirm that you are going to be on the flight, and
Okay,
they basically just make sure you have a seat. You know.
gotcha.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's
Well,
what's
that'd
happening.
be cool, man.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how it's gonna go because it's
Have you
on a
ever-
boat too.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's like I guess that's the theme, like being on a boat,
Mm.
getting all. And then like Yvonne
Boats and
yesterday,
house.
Yvonne told me, she's like, I am going to be mad if someone gets too intoxicated. And I was like, oh man, Bridezilla over here. She's already like, she's already dictating like what's going to happen, you know?
I can bet money it might be Twisted Pete. So
It's going to be Peter, the one
Yeah,
that gets
so-
a little intoxicated.
yeah,
I mean, he's the one that's getting married. So, but yeah, man.
got a whole life to look forward to that.
Yeah, but speaking of looking forward to things, so tonight is a pretty crazy fight. It's the number one YouTuber. Like
The
I don't
number
even,
one.
No, I don't even
Uh,
know if they have rankings for YouTube,
He's-
but
yeah,
I mean he's one of the more popular YouTubers
Famous,
out
yeah.
there. Logan Paul,
yeah.
and he's gonna be taking on Floyd Mayweather, one of the greatest boxers ever. Some people say he is the best. Others would say, nah, he's not. But obviously, undefeated fighter, 50-0, and he's been doing like these kind of exhibition style money grab
Money
fights.
grabs, yeah, exactly.
And I mean, we can talk all the shit we want, but people are paying to see it. And we just kind of talked about it right now, Anthony. I was like, I want to see it, but I'm not ready to throw $50 away. And then we talked about it. It was like, well, when was it? Like last week they said there's not going to be a winner. They're not going to judge the fight. So it's just two guys going into a ring and just kind of like sparring with each other.
Yeah.
So it's like, and you know what? We've seen plenty of those gimmick fights. Remember that one time we saw the Mike Tyson Roy Jones fight
Yeah.
here in your house? And
yeah,
to be honest, it was quite boring.
yeah.
Like we were kind of just sitting here like,
Well, yeah. I mean, that's.
Sit almost over. Like,
I mean, most of the time you play to win and stuff. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So
yeah.
it's kind of like
yeah,
you're gonna play just to play. It's kind of like,
yeah. So I don't know.
Not
I
for
mean,
$50.
yeah, not for $50.
Like if this was something they were just gonna exhibition, there's no clear winner, then fuck. I mean, $50, like you gotta be
Yeah.
out of your mind.
I would like for them to fight to the death.
I honestly feel like that's what's gonna happen. There will be no winner.
Yeah, they're just gonna spar,
Yeah.
and then you think Floyd's gonna knock him down, or do you think
No.
Logan Paul is gonna try something
Nah,
crazy,
I think they.
or it's just gonna be like two guys circling around in the ring,
Pretty
throwing
much.
punches. I mean, there'll probably be some good shots here and there, but I think it's staged.
That's what I was gonna say because I feel like Mayweather has everything to lose.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
he has nothing to gain. What does he have to gain from this?
money, and that's it.
That's it. Like, Logan Paul, obviously, if he gets a knockout or something, everyone's gonna be like, "Oh my God, he's the greatest fucking."
What I was thinking, and of course it's not out there, but what I was thinking is that Floyd he came up with a contract, like his lawyers and his manager and all his
people.
His money team, right? They come up with a contract that says, like, you can't win, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
like, you can't win.
Yeah,
like,
I wouldn't doubt it.
You can't win, or we'll take you to court. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this is an exhibition, staged fight.
Yeah.
It's either like I knock you out, or we just kind of walk around the ring.
Yeah.
But you can't win because, like you were saying, he has everything to lose.
Yep.
So besides money, what does he get out of it except tarnishing his name?
Yeah.
You know. So it's like, if I was on the Mayweather team, I would say, you can't win. Like, that would be me, the manager, protecting my guy. You know what I'm saying?
It's just kind of fishy when the first thing they come before the fight is, the fight can be stopped, and there's no, when they start coming out with that, then it's like, okay, why would you? Obviously, you're saying this because it's possible it could happen. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I felt like I'll just watch the fucking replay afterwards. You know what I mean? Like, it's not something that I need to watch.
Yeah, I'll watch the clip on fucking YouTube or Facebook or But so you think it's just gonna be like,
I don't think there'll be a winner.
A shit show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think there'll be some good punches exchanged. I think be a couple knockdowns or something, but it's not gonna go to a knockout. And I think even if, like, one of them starts to stumble, it's going to be called right away or something. Something stupid like that's going to happen, And
it's so weird that they would have it on a Sunday.
Yeah, that is kind of weird. Sunday
it's
night.
Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, why would you do it on a Sunday?
Yeah.
But, excuse me. Maybe they know something that we don't know. Like, people tend to spend more money on Sundays than they do. I was like, I don't know. But
you can't really stay up late, though. Everybody's got to work on Mondays, so.
Yeah, that's true. But anyways,
NFL's like the biggest thing, and it's on Sundays, so.
Yeah. Dude, I've always thought about, like, man, they should change the date to, like, a Saturday for the NFL, like Super Bowl Saturday rather than Super Bowl Sunday.
Oh, man, they can't do that.
But so you could get, like, hammered.
I think you're going to get hammered regardless. It was on a Monday Night Football.
But it's so, that Monday is so hard.
Yeah, no, it is.
That Monday is so hard because, one, you're full of alcohol, and two, you're full of food. Because, like, the Super Bowl spread
and
is
disappointment.
Like, and, like, that one year when the Niners lost, I was like, I didn't want to go to work the next day.
Yeah, I didn't. I mean, dude, there's very few Cowboy fans at my work. So when I go to work on a loss, oh, my God, everybody lets me have it.
And then also, like, Super Bowl Sunday, like, that Monday is kind of sad because it's like the first Monday of, like, you're waiting for like another 6 months and shit for football. It's so depressing. It's like the worst thing you can. I don't know, man. It's finding out Santa doesn't exist. But anyways, so that fight's gonna be happening tonight. So we're gonna, when you guys listen to this podcast, it's already taken place. There would have been a winner or no winner, or you're going to be so disappointed and $50 less in your pocket because of it. Another thing that's going on probably, like, right now while we're recording is Mexico versus USA. Now, it's a big match, Anthony, and I'm telling you this. Like, there was a part of me that didn't want to record today, and it's because I'm a huge soccer fan. And this is, like, as big as it gets. So, like, you're a big football fan, right?
Yeah.
This is like Dallas Cowboys versus New York Giants in the NFC Championship game.
Yeah.
Of course, they can't play each other in the Super Bowl, but this is like Dallas Cowboys versus Giants. Yeah. This is like Dallas Cowboys versus New York Giants NFC Championship. Like, bragging rights are on the line. This is your biggest rival.
I would say that the game is probably bigger than that.
What game?
The soccer game.
The soccer match?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's huge, dude.
Yeah.
It's huge. Okay.
Because this is just a how can I put it?
Well, I was trying to dumb it down for you because you only like football.
Well, yeah.
You know, you only like football.
Well, yeah.
But
I get what you're saying.
This is like two nations.
I would say like the
USA,
Super Bowl.
USA versus fucking Mexico.
Yeah, man. And especially where we're located, right?
Yeah, no, and here in El Paso, the majority of the fans that watch soccer are Mexican fans.
Yeah.
They're Mexican and they love Mexico, like the Mexican national team. Whereas like the United States team, little by little, they've been like gaining some ground on them in terms of in terms of the fans.
The fandom.
But people like here in El Paso still love Mexico.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, so it's a big game that's going on. I'm actually going to be like looking at my phone right now.
Who are you going for?
I'm going for USA. I've always been a fan of the USA. One, because I was born here. Two, I have all the benefits of being a United States citizen. Three, I like the colors more. I know, like, it's USA, bro. Like, look, when Mexico is playing, anyone, they could be playing fucking Poland, Argentina, Brazil, fucking China. I don't care. Like, any other country, I'm going to go for Mexico. That's my roots, right? But at the end of the day, I'm fucking all-American boy over here. Like, yes, we grew up on the border.
Yeah.
Mexico's our next-door neighbor. I go to Juarez. I eat some tacos and everything, and I love it. Like, dude, I like Mexico.
Yeah.
Mexico. Beautiful women everywhere. But, I mean, I'm...
Red, white, and blue, baby.
Yeah, red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
Like, believe it or not, I'm from the U.S. And
it is definitely... It's almost kind of... it's kind of like revealing your political following, right?
Yeah.
When you pick Mexico or America, because then some people will be like, Abel, that's not, you're Mexican, that's your heritage, you should be going for Mexico. You know what I mean? At least for us and where we're at, it's kind of, it's one of those things.
But here's the thing.
Some people won't agree with what you said.
No. But here's the thing. I never went to school in Mexico.
I know.
I never was raised in Mexico.
There's some people that will be.
You know where my roots are? Here on Pacific, bro.
No, I agree with
where's
what you
Pacific?
said.
In El Paso. Where's El Paso? In Texas. Where's Texas? Yeah. In the United States.
No, yeah, I totally agree.
This is my beginning.
Mm-hmm.
This is my beginning. Like, you know?
I agree with you. I'm just saying I've gotten to this
not
argument.
That I'm anti-Mexico. Not that I'm like, oh, those fucking Mexican. No, I love Mexico. I love Mexico.
Yeah. No.
But I am from the United States. That's where I grew up. Because I guarantee, like, we're a border town, right?
Yeah.
But I guarantee the people that live in Juarez that grew up in Juarez and then just last year they like moved to the United States.
They're going for Mexico.
Yeah. Why? Because that's where their heart was.
No,
that's where they grew up.
I totally agree with you, but I'm just saying I've gotten to this argument before with other people.
No,
and it's one of those things that
me, I've gotten in these arguments. Because I've heard that same shit from people like, how can you go for U.S. pinche gringo and this and that?
No,
I'm like, okay, first of all, one, like, I barely know Spanish.
Yeah.
Two, like, I'm from the United States. Like, what the fuck do you want me to do? Like,
the funniest thing is...
Do you want me to forget where I come from?
Yeah.
Just so I can go back? If that's the case, like, why don't I just go back to fucking my roots of Spain? Or my roots of Africa? Or my roots... Shit, I'll be fucking going for Ghana or some other African country, you know?
Yeah.
Like, we all have the same fucking roots. At the end of the day, we're like, you go back thousands of years and we're all from the same fucking place.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, I know. That's why I said when you compared it to the football, I was like, no, I think this is bigger because like I've seen people get into heated battles over this. You know what I mean? And that's why I'm like, I'm not a soccer fan, so I was like, I could care less who wins. But it's just especially where we're at, where we're located, being a border town and being majority Mexican, you know. It's just one of those things that, you know.
Yeah, no, and like, and then here's the thing, like when you think of soccer or football, like how they say it, when you think of it, you think of it being the United States is like sixth favorite sport.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
like
right.
where in Mexico it's their first favorite.
Yeah.
So like a lot of people, and I understand that, like a lot of people like Mexico because that is like
the nation's sport.
Yeah, that is the nation's sport, and they're an elite team. They're a very good team.
Yeah.
Whereas like the United States, they're barely starting to get there. And like I like this team a lot because one, they're young, and they finally have like I know you don't know like what I'm kind of talking about here, but they finally have some players from Europe that play like on their club teams that are starting to play like on the U.S. men's national team because like we have the MLS, right?
Yes.
And then we have the USL, but it's like shit divisions compared to what's being played in like England, Spain, Portugal, Germany.
There's a famous player we just got, no?
Yeah.
The United States. What's his name?
Christian Pulisic? Or who are you talking about?
I have no idea.
Oh, yeah.
I thought I would recognize the name, but that doesn't sound familiar.
Yeah, Pulisic, and then we have fucking, oh my God, Weston McKennie and fucking Gio Reyna, and there's a lot of fucking players.
I'll take your word for it.
You're like, I don't give a fuck, dude. Like, can we talk about the colors?
I don't know who those are, but yeah.
Yeah, but
USA.
All right, so okay, like I said, when this podcast comes out, the game has already been played. Even though you don't know anything, Anthony, about soccer, who's winning the game? What's the score?
I was like 21-17. Like a score.
You're like, how many points do you get for a goal again?
Yeah. I don't, man. I would say I'd go for USA too. Myself.
What do you saying the score will be?
I don't know. 2-0.
2-0.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that score because it's 2-0.
Yeah.
And that's like one of the famous chants that U.S. have done in the past because they've had a few games where they've played Mexico and they beat them 2-0. Yeah. And people would always go 2-0. Like shit like that.
Yep.
But 2-0.
I know that much.
2-0 USA. Anthony's calling it. You heard it here last because we're a podcast.
Yeah.
But yeah, 2-0. Anthony's calling it, and I just want to. It's 7-16. 7-16.
Yeah.
7-16 right now. So they're probably like 15 to 10 minutes into the game right now.
I think we started before the game, so
yeah. So we'll see.
We haven't checked our phone.
Yeah, we haven't checked our phone. You
just did right now.
No, I haven't. I was checking the time.
Okay.
So we haven't checked our phones. Who knows? Fucking Mexico is like winning 5-0
yeah,
already.
Right?
It's like, God damn it.
It's 21-0. Yeah.
No, but so okay, 2-0. Anthony says 2-0. I'm gonna say 3-2 USA.
Okay.
3-2 USA.
A little more of a back and forth.
Yeah, a little counter punches here and there.
Where are they playing?
Where? I think they're playing in Denver. I may be wrong. Shit.
Okay.
I mean, you have a computer over there, Anthony?
Yeah.
You're like,
sorry.
Yeah, I do, but I'm not going to use it. But anyways, okay, so that's our sports little segment for today. One thing I wanted to bring up, because it's been a while since we recorded, and the world is rapidly changing. Like, as we speak, more and more restrictions and I guess mandates have slowly disappeared here in the state of Texas, as well as other states here in the United States. But basically, the pandemic's over, dude.
Is it over?
Yeah.
Are we like calling it now? Is like is that official?
Well, I mean, that's me saying it. I'm not fucking Dr. Fauci or anything, but I think the pandemic is over. And I'm just saying because being an observer that goes around the city and just, okay. Actually, I saw Amber and Lucas at a birthday party on Friday. Yeah. And
I was missing.
Yeah, you were missing because Anthony works 1,000 hours a week.
Yeah, as usual.
But anyways, we went to Peter Piper, and it was full, man. Yeah. It was full, and nobody wears masks now. Okay, let's get that out of the way. Like, we all know that. So, but what I'm saying, the bigger picture is, like, that's how it is everywhere.
Yeah.
That's how it is everywhere you go now. Like, and we all know that. So what I'm saying is, now when you watch the news, there isn't many stories talking about
at all.
The
they're not even giving numbers.
Yeah, they're not doing the numbers anymore.
Yeah.
So it's like, the pandemic is over. And here's the thing. Now here's like the, I guess, the closing chapters of it. So, I mean, we've had our little debates, our arguments on how to protect yourself and things like that. Now, we on one episode we talked about like how we need to get to a certain number to have like the
herd immunity
and shit like that. Well, the U.S. is kind of coming up with, I'm saying, clever ways to get people vaccinated. Oh, yeah. Like I would say, like one, for example, I sent the link to Anthony, and it was basically fucking everyone gets vaccinated and we're gonna throw a beer party. Like Anheuser-Busch is gonna be throwing a fucking party.
Fuck yeah.
And it's like, yeah, go get your shot so we could fucking party. But also they're like, other states are doing lotteries, like $1 million. You get put into a fucking raffle to win $1 million. Yeah. And I was thinking like, shit, man, maybe I got my vaccine too early. Like, I wanted to see
give me for it?
I wanted to see some of these incentives. Like, what the fuck, man? About a month ago, like I think it was Tacos Don Cuco, they were giving fucking 4 tacos for the fucking vaccine because they were doing it there at the restaurant.
Oh wow.
And it was like, damn, dude, everywhere you go now.
Yeah, Albertsons, I heard too, they're giving you like discounts. Like if you get the shot there, they're giving like 10% off. Like your, like, dude, everywhere, man.
Yeah, man. Like, so I was thinking like, okay, was Anthony's philosophy waiting for like the incentives? Like Anthony's like, nah, I'm holding out for the good stuff. I'm holding out for the, he's like, I'm holding out for the Mega Million and shit.
You know, it's kind of interesting because it is like, I think some people are willing to just pay whatever, just, you know, to have everybody vaccinated. Like you were saying, it's pretty crazy, man. But you know, the other thing too, though, is like you really don't hear like too many stories about side effects or anything like that too lately. And I think that's kind of calmed people's nerves. You know, eased people's nerves.
So like, okay. One of the things that I wanted to bring up, because you had mentioned this, some of your concerns of why you were like iffy on it, right? And we know that these companies went through the emergency route, right? Like get the vaccine out there, going through the emergency route. Now we've all heard like the supposed, like, well, I mean, I'm not gonna say supposed, but we've all heard the horror stories of like 3 people out of like 15 million people, like 3 out of 15 million of getting really, really sick and dying, whatever. But then now the numbers are like so lopsided now that the FDA is now saying like, yo, like it's no longer like the Moderna vaccine. They're trying to get approved as like no longer the emergency route. Like, no, it's now past all of the expectations of what a vaccine should be and blah, 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 blah. And I think, like you were saying, that's kind of easing people. Yeah. Like people aren't like as freaked out anymore. So, and I know like the other vaccines are going to go that route as well. And I feel like maybe it's not going to be in the timeline that we were hoping, but again,
I think we've gone pretty far pretty quickly. Like I thought the vaccinations were going to be a lot slower. I thought a lot more people were going to be hesitant to get them. And it seems like it's gone pretty quick, man. Like I think people are, you know, they've gotten comfortable with it and they're not as scared. And
it's because
it's just more and more people. Because you know more people that have taken it. Like, you know.
Well, and you know what? And I was gonna bring this up. I think more and more people are becoming more comfortable with the vaccine because they want their lives back, dude. Well, like they want their lives back. And here's the thing. Like we said, things are opening up to 100% now, with or without you. With like
well, I think it's only gonna
be either you're ready or you're not ready. Yeah. But things are going to open up. And it's like if you haven't protected yourself by getting the vaccine, you're almost like, fuck, dude, like, oh, and some of those people are like, fuck, I'm not ready, but fuck, nobody has a mask now. You know, like,
yeah, it's
nobody. So I'm like,
yeah,
it's either like I stay in my fucking house or I go out and fucking get the vaccine.
Right.
And I'm talking about like the people that are older. I know, like, yeah, like, dude, whatever. Don't give me the numbers like, oh, fucking, did you know that the virus doesn't kill the baby? I'm talking about like a lot of the people that are like with, you know, health issues that they have been taking it serious, you know? And that's the small group that I'm talking about. But I'm saying is people aren't wearing masks now.
Yeah.
And like the governor already said, like just this past Friday, you don't have to wear masks in schools anymore.
Yeah.
So it's like you don't have, like, now it's like they encourage you, but they're not requiring you.
Right.
So it's like now it's almost like, dude, your only protection is, you know, either your mask or the vaccine.
Or the vaccine, yep.
Because other people don't care for you anymore.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if they make it now where you have to have your vaccine in order to go into certain.
Yeah, I don't even think so. I don't think they're gonna get that pushback because they've already.
I think flights stuff where they check your IDs and you know what I mean. I think eventually it'll get to a point where the numbers will be so low that people will kind of, you have to have a vaccine to do this and that. And I mean, companies have the right. I mean, you know, they can set whatever, you know, expectations they want you before you get on their flight or whatever. So I don't know. Yeah. I mean, who knows? I'm really impressed with how quick everybody's gotten vaccinated. You know, it's one of those things. It's
and like honestly, like I'm happy that people are now that were a little hesitant at first. They're starting to go out and get it because again, I mean, I don't know. I'm just speaking for myself, my own opinion. I don't think there's any secret society out there that is fucking trying to track you. They already have other ways of tracking you. I don't think they're trying to kill you off. I don't think you're that important to be killed off. So it's like, I'm just happy that the ones that got vaccinated that had been fucking worried like motherfuckers are now getting their lives back.
And conspiracy theorists.
And I'm speaking for like my mom, for example.
Yeah.
Like she was able to go to certain things that have happened in the past month.
Yeah.
More, and she's been able to go to these places more comfortable.
Yeah.
Like, and this is a woman on oxygen, you know? This is a woman that, you know, on oxygen, really old, like she's old, she's got many health concerns, and now she doesn't have to worry about that stuff anymore. Yeah. She's just like,
I'm sure she's still a little worried, but not as much. Yeah. It's a little more.
Because like we went to, like I said, we went to Peter Piper on Friday.
Birthday party.
It was Jonah's birthday party, but it was also on your family's and your guys. You guys were celebrating a birthday as well. But my mom was there at the restaurant, and she's like, not even wearing a mask, and it's because, like, she doesn't have that concern anymore. You know, she's like, I've done everything I needed to do that I can do to protect myself, and if it happens now, well, it's not that I didn't protect. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's not that I didn't take the precaution. But anyways. So, yeah, pandemic's officially over. And one of the things I wanted to say is, what are some of the things that you are now looking forward to in your daily life that you did before the pandemic? Like, what is something that you were doing before the pandemic hit that you're looking forward to get back to?
Definitely, I'd say football games. Going to see the Cowboys. I mean, I'm a homebody as it is. So, I mean, I work too much. So, I really don't have a lot of free time. But the little free time I do is usually at home. But one thing we missed last year was the Cowboys game. I mean, it's just something we try to do every year. It's kind of a tradition, and it's just kind of sucked, man.
Yeah.
And I actually talked to some relatives, and I think we're all going to do like a trip and go see some games this year. So that'll be fun. Definitely something I'm looking forward to, man. It's addicting, you know.
I've yet to go to
you gotta go, man.
A fucking NFL game. I've gone to a shit ton of MLB games.
Yeah.
But I've never gone to an NFL game, and I've always wanted to go. My favorite team is the San Francisco 49ers. It's what, like 16-hour drive if I was to ever do that, or maybe even more. Who knows? I don't even know.
Yeah.
But
I think you definitely got to go to an enclosed stadium, like not an open one, like a closed. Because, dude, I mean, it's unexplainable. Like the just when you're walking in and hearing those many people screaming, it's like so loud, like a noise you've never heard before. It's just it's crazy. It almost takes me back to, like, I wonder if that's what, like, fucking gladiators in the Coliseum, like, if that's the way it was, like,
the adrenaline just pumping through their veins, knowing that they're gonna get their heads chopped off. Yeah.
It's fun, man.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever. Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, the closest environment that I experienced to that was we went to go see Mexico versus USA, but in baseball, it was the World Baseball Classic, and it was those two teams squaring off against each other. It was in Phoenix, Arizona, at I think it's still called Chase Field, where the Diamondbacks play, and it's an enclosed stadium. And dude, it was so loud. The Mexican fans had drums. They're like fucking going crazy. They had like fucking these noisemakers like dude, it was a fucking party for them. And they beat the US, and I was going for the US because I'm from the USA. But yeah, so it was wild. Crazy game. But as far as football, I've never experienced.
What are you looking forward to?
Just certain events that we missed out on, of course. Like, I mean, I'm super cheesy. I'm not like, oh, I need to go to this music festival. It's just more like
the little things.
Yeah, the little things in life. Like here in El Paso, one that I've already experienced already is the El Paso Chihuahuas. We went to the Chihuahuas game. Dude, it was so fun. It was Peter, me, and then, well, Chris didn't go.
Chris didn't go? I thought he was
fuck
there.
Chris, man. Yeah, no, he didn't go. It was one of Peter's really good friends, Christian. He had seats like right behind home plate,
nice.
like between home plate and the on deck circle. And it just so happened that day, because the Chihuahuas are a AAA team, right? And they're affiliated with the San Diego Padres. But the team that the Chihuahuas were playing was the Oklahoma City Dodgers, which is the AAA team for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Mm-hmm. They had Cody Bellinger on a rehab assignment because he had gotten hurt. He was on a rehab assignment playing for Oklahoma City. You don't know who Cody Bellinger is because you're not a baseball fan. You're a big old football fan.
Yeah.
That's like seeing Patrick Mahomes in El Paso playing in a game.
Damn.
And we were right there.
But why would he was playing though?
Yeah. So the reason
How is that fair?
Because they're all in one organization. So let me explain it. So, like, for example, San Diego Padres are where the Chihuahuas are with, right? So it's San Diego.
But they're below them, right?
Yes. So it's San Diego, El Paso Chihuahuas, then San Antonio, and then it's like some other team. But it's like, there's stages to it. So think of it like the Cowboys have a big team, right? But they also have practice squad players that don't end up on the sidelines on Sundays, right? But they're still on the Cowboys, right? But they're practice squad. So just think those practice squad players playing in another league. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but that still doesn't seem fair, because it's like...
So then, like, when Dak got hurt, right? Well, you're not just going to throw Dak back into the Wolves right away, right? Because you fear that, like, oh, fuck, let him get his reps back in. Mm-hmm. And he's only going to play, like, one quarter. Kind of like preseason, right? He's going to play one quarter rather than playing 4 fucking quarters in a fucking game against the Redskins where they're trying to take his fucking head off.
I guess you know what I'm saying? It'd be like the equivalent of like sparring, like a sparring partner
exactly.
in boxing.
It's like Logan Paul versus Mayweather.
Yeah, you're not going against this guy to beat the shit out of him. You're just sparring against him to get ready.
But
it's still not fair, because I mean, even the guy that's getting pummeled, I mean,
but see, that's the
he's
thing.
Not getting like full 100% pummeled, but he's still getting fucked up.
But yes, in AAA, the games do count because there is like playoffs and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But it's nowhere near the extent of what it means to the major leagues. You understand what I'm saying? Like minor league baseball is development baseball.
Right.
So that is the whole point of it. That is why it was created. So these players that get hurt, they can go down to these other leagues, get their reps, get back into shape, playing shape.
Did he kill any? Like, was he like?
No, he didn't. Because that's what people don't understand too. AAA, like when you go see the Chihuahuas, you're seeing good fucking players, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't think of a big drop off. Don't think of it.
There's got to be a drop off, otherwise they would be playing Major League for the
But
money.
it's not as what you think. Like, there's more of a drop off of college football to NFL football than there is from AAA baseball to MLB baseball. Do you understand that?
Well, there's less positions though too, right? Less players on a team.
No, it's just that. Dude,
well, there's less teams available. I mean, no, but there's more teams and more games.
Dude,
in baseball,
like, I'm telling you, the drop off is not. Dude, there's guys that are so fucking good. Like, right now, something that's going on is college baseball. It's like already at the end of the season. It's like College World Series is coming up and shit like that. College baseball is big, right? And these guys are really good. Really good. They don't pan out sometimes, dude. Like, they're going to finish their career and then they're going to get drafted by the Dodgers, drafted by the Orioles, the Red Sox, the Yankees, or whatever, right? Then they have to go. They're not going to go straight into the MLB. They're going to go single A, double A, triple A.
But is that because
MLB?
Is that because
they work their way up? And a lot of the times, a lot of these guys that get drafted, they don't even make it to the MLB because double A is very good.
How does the draft work?
Triple A is very, very good, and MLB is obviously the highest it goes.
Yeah, well, because they've got so many different leagues.
So that's why.
There's many.
But that's why you'll see guys like during the World Series, or during the MLB playoffs, you hear that this guy was playing double A at the beginning of the year, and it turns out like, oh, he's a fucking badass second baseman, and he is like one of the best players in the MLB now, because like I'm telling you, the drop off is not that big. It isn't, dude. It's crazy. But yeah, there's a fucking fly in here.
It's driving me crazy.
But anyways, so when you ask me like what are some of the things that I'm kind of looking forward to getting back to, El Paso Chihuahuas was one of them, and I already experienced it, but I look forward to going to more and more games this year.
Mm-hmm.
And then also the El Paso Locomotive, like fucking super exciting. We had Super Mario come in, and he was talking about how like cool the games are and shit. Super cool games. Also, just different events around the city, like, and even going to like Wet and Wild, dude.
Yeah, huh?
Like going to Wet and Wild, maybe going to Western Playland. Who knows? Like fucking. There's one that I really like going to every year, and that's the Cool Canyon Nights.
And that's pretty cool.
And it's cool because it's held in McElligan Canyon. They have like their amphitheater and everything. And they're actually going to be doing it this year. It's like their first year back. So that's another thing that I'm kind of looking forward to. So like concerts, like that's something we missed out, and you missed out firsthand on one of the biggest concerts that was coming to El Paso. Did you get your money back, or like? Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I decided not to.
Yeah.
Not to go.
So they changed the date, right? So they
changed it twice. So they changed it to it was like June 5th, 2021, and now they've changed it to 2022.
Yeah. Or I think isn't it going to be in March?
Yeah, March.
March 31st or some shit?
Yeah. Yeah,
2022. Like so like 2 years after they were supposed to come.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's just
like, think about the people that died. That like, I don't want to go dark, but like think about like some of the people that bought their tickets. And
I know. Yeah.
Not like maybe they didn't die, but they like say they moved out of El Paso, they went somewhere else, or they're just like like some crazy shit. I mean, a lot could happen in 2 years, and then you're like, fuck, dude, I didn't even go see Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I kind of.
What turned you off? Was it the handling? Was it the band?
No, it wasn't the band at all. I don't know. I think maybe I might have bought them as an impulse, and then afterwards I was kind of like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'd rather have the money and use it for something else than go see a concert. I don't know.
It was like the hype of Rage.
Yeah, and then plus it's like another year. I'm like, what am I gonna be doing in another year? Who knows? You know what I mean? Like
exactly.
I don't know. I was just like, nah. I'd rather just have the money.
It's gonna be another pandemic.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
No, fuck. Yeah, that sucks, man. I mean, but yeah, I mean, concerts. That's kind of something.
Definitely going to Cowboys game though, for sure. So
yeah,
the money is going to go towards that.
Oh well, there you go. And it'll be a lot sooner than fucking.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe you could do 2 games.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck yeah. As many games as I can. I'd like.
Dude, and then they're increasing their season, right? To like they're adding another game this year. So there you go, man.
I am kind of a little mad. Like a lot of people talk shit about preseason games, right? I don't really like them either. But dude, it's like the cheapest way to go see an NFL game. Like preseason tickets are really cheap because not a lot of people like to go. But it's a game. I mean, it's a game experience.
But see, it's like if you're a fanatic, you're going to go and you're going to support it, right? Like it's your way of supporting the team as well as seeing who you want to see.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how Peter and I feel when it comes to spring training in baseball. Yeah. Like we would go to spring training games and people are like, why the fuck are you going to spring training? Like those games don't mean shit. And it's like, listen, motherfucker, like we're getting to see whoever the fuck we want to see.
This is my paradise right here.
Yeah, like
so shut the hell up.
Yeah, it's like I'm gonna go see this fool hit like 4 home runs against Joe Schmo. Yeah, like who cares?
Yeah, yeah. I went to go see the I think it was the Cowboys and the Texans, and it was Brandon Wheaton at quarterback. But I was like, you know what? It's like the Cowboys, man. Yeah, I'm in the studio. I mean, in the stadium, Jerry Jones Stadium.
Yeah,
having a good time. Like
all these guys have a fucking star on their helmet. Yeah, like it's like I'm watching the Cowboys.
Yeah, that motherfucker Brandon Whedon's more of a Cowboy than I am. So
yeah,
you know what I mean. So like
he's more of
I mean, he's actually on the team. So like, as shitty as he is, I'll cheer him on.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, another game, man. So that's gonna be cool. I'm really hoping we do good this year, man. I don't
know. I mean, dude, I think the 49ers are going to do a lot better than what they did last year. For sure. And like I think a lot of it was the injuries. Like that one day Peter was like, "Oh, the 49ers didn't have as much injuries as Cowboys." I was like, "You know what? That's just like Peter like not knowing like anything about football, but like
I will say this though. I was listening to some of our older episodes and there was one before the last football season started. We were talking about there being no training OTAs or anything before the season had started, and one of the things we had said is there was going to be injuries.
Yeah, no,
and dude, we were true on that because I mean everybody got hurt that year.
Yeah, it wasn't just our teams; it was
ours
lot.
too. Yeah, a lot of players got hurt and opted out too. So
so
it'll be nice to have everybody back.
And see, that's another thing I'm looking for: higher quality play.
Yeah,
because like. Dude, this whole fucking coronavirus bullshit didn't just affect like us; it affected the world,
everything,
the world. And there was a lot of things that were played and like organizations going about stuff that hurt them, and it was just lower quality. You can tell. Like,
I can't wait to see the 30 for 30 on this year, the pandemic year.
You know what's crazy? Well, I don't want you to lose your train of thought. What were you going to say right now?
Oh, no, it was going to be football related. I was talking about, now they're letting some of the linebackers and tight ends and stuff wear lower numbers.
Oh,
I don't know how you feel about that.
No, I don't mind it.
Yeah. Jalen Smith, I guess, is switching to number 9. So they're gonna let him wear number 9, which
what's Tony think about it?
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure he had to ask. The number's not technically retired.
Yeah, but that's Tony's number, dude.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, I'm not even a Cowboy fan.
I heard. I don't know if it's true, but I had heard that Jerry Jones let him do it, but he told them that he had to buy all the inventory they had of number 54 jerseys.
Oh, really?
And he did, and it cost him $500,000. That's what I heard. I don't know. So he had to pay that to get the number 9 jerseys made. So I don't know.
Fucking Jerry being a businessman. He's like, you're going to buy those fucking jerseys. Yeah. I'm not going to make some new ones. And
because he's got a good point. Because if he switches numbers, nobody's going to buy 54.
Yeah.
At least, I mean, unless anybody that's, collector or something like that.
I mean, some people would. Some people would, because like
some that are fans of him.
Yeah, like some people, like if they were to like discount the price.
Yeah.
And he's still playing with the Cowboys.
Yeah.
You just got a different number. It's like the people that wore Michael Jordan's 45.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, he's still on the team. It's not like me when I fucking bought a Patrick Willis jersey and then he fucking retires and it's like, God damn it.
You son of a bitch.
Like, you fucking bastard, man. Or it's like the people that bought Kaepernick jerseys and then fucking he got shunned from the league and then it's like, oh, fuck, what do I do with this number 7?
Nobody was out wearing them.
And not only like he left the Niners, it's like, no, dude, he fucking, it's like wearing the scarlet letter, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like you go to a 49er game now with the number 7, people are going to be like, dude, get the fuck out of here with that.
Yeah.
Not that I would, but but it's
I'm
like,
still wearing my Patrick Willis jersey.
I do wear my Patrick Willis jersey.
Hell yeah, man.
Fuck, those things are expensive, dude.
Yeah.
Shit. But yeah, I think hopefully the quality of just everything in general just gets better.
Definitely.
Like I was, you were talking about like the 30 for 30. I think it was about 2 months ago. I wanted to look back on the world of like how it was with like the anticipation of the virus coming to the United States, and I was trying to like relive it, and I don't know if that sounds dark, but it's history.
Yeah,
it's history, and I wanted to like kind of like replay it, because I'll be the first to say that there was a part of me that I was fucking scared. Like I was scared, not for myself, but for my loved ones.
Yeah,
I was fucking scared, and I was like, oh shit, dude, like this is the end. Like, how is it gonna play out?
The invisible killer, you know.
And
like,
I was like,
it's gonna grab you.
Yeah, and I was like trying to think, like try to like relive it, like because I do want to not forget history.
Yeah.
And I think back of like stories that my parents have of Vietnam, stories of what my grandparents have of like, you know, like what they have of them growing up as like they experienced like migrant work.
Yeah. Like what was it? How was it?
Yeah, and I think that's important, like in terms of history, getting history right.
Yeah.
Not making something that wasn't.
You know what I liked? Not to cut you off, but it's kind of like exactly what you're saying is we did shows through the pandemic, and I like
they're going to be archived forever.
I mean, you go back and you can actually relive, man, that's right. Like I remember this, I remember that. Like cuz over the years and even like when you ask your grandparents now,
stories change.
Or it gets embellished, or they forget certain things, or how it happened and when, or what order.
It's why we have tall tales, man.
Yeah. So like, you know, with the podcast kind of documenting that stuff, it's kind of,
you know what?
Cool.
You're absolutely right. I think that's one of the good things that we have here is that, I mean, if we get one listener, I mean, all right, but we are always going to have these almost like in the fucking
the lost tapes,
the archive.
Yeah.
You know, like, but yeah, I kind of wanted to go back and see like, what was my thought, my thinking of like this virus. And I remember I didn't listen to our episodes. I didn't go back and listen to our episodes, but I remember like some of the stuff we talked about. And I remember that one episode, and I might stretch the story a little bit, but I remember that one episode we had with Mondo, and there was like, we were talking about certain things, and then we kind of like joked around about the virus, like, and then the virus, and then we're like, and then like the next week after that, like our voices were like a little more, and then the week after that, it was like, you know, it was like we were slowly shedding the bed.
Yeah, and then it was like Skype episodes.
Yeah, and then it was like 2 months off, and then fucking Skype episodes. But it was just like, I saw this thing on YouTube. I saw two sides. So I saw one of the business side of the pandemic and how it affected many businesses, and it was talking about like they were talking to like CEOs, presidents, fucking owners, founders, blah, 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 of all sorts of businesses. Like from the food industry to the adult entertainment to the, like everything you can think of, they had someone in it. And it was produced by the Wall Street Journal. It was interesting. And it was very interesting in terms of business and how everything was affected, and how like some of these CEOs and stuff, if they can go back and like kind of retract what they said and what they did in terms of like business policies and stuff, they would go back, and some are still like, fuck no, we did the right thing by doing the right thing, you know, like they're gonna live and die with what they did, you know, like, and they're not ashamed of it. But so I saw that one. That was pure business side. Then I saw like another one of pure political side of things. And of course, like they were talking about the Trump administration, as well as like his experts and like how he went about things. And one thing that kind of stood out to me was like, it was really crazy because he was being interviewed by this reporter, but I'm assuming it was off the record at the time. And I think it was in February when he's being interviewed by this reporter. And he's like, well, let me tell you something, Bob. It's being transmitted through air, through breath. And he's like, it has nothing to do with being clean. And I was like, holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
This was in February.
Yeah.
This was in February. And he already knew. So like it was almost like, I'm not trying to get too political, but like it's almost like being in a position of power, like the presidency. Mm-hmm. You know things that the public doesn't know. Okay?
Yeah.
So it's like he knew like how it was being transmitted, but what I was trying to, because I was seeing it with someone, and I was like trying to explain to them, because they're not fans of him, right? But what I was trying to explain to them was like, look, February, that was in February, and he was presented this information on how it's being transmitted, right? But he chose not to release those details for whatever reason. But what I do know is that people can't handle, like it's like that scene in the movie with Jack Nicholson or whatever his name is. You want the truth? You can't handle the truth. Like people don't know how to handle what they don't like, what they fear, you know? And that is something that is scary, because it's being transmitted in a way we can't control, right? At least at that time, we couldn't control like how it was being spread, because we didn't have the proper, we saw right away, like we didn't have a mask at the beginning. Like, no, where the fuck could we get masks? Yeah. You know, put a shirt over our face? Yeah. You know? But so it's like, if that information is being released, people are going to fucking freak. As it is, that information wasn't even released until like fucking May and shit. Yeah, way after. You know? And people were already freaking, buying fucking food, toilet paper, water, shit like that. Imagine if that shit was released. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if the truth came out. Like
so what I was trying to say is like, he held that information for whatever reason. Could he have saved lives? I don't know. I'm not going to say, oh yeah, he could have. I don't know. But what I'm saying is, now looking back at it, it's just wild, like to see, and I'm just looking back in terms of history. It's just wild to see what we know now and what we don't, like what we didn't know at that time.
Yeah,
like it's kind of like we talk about Monday morning quarterback. We could all be that Monday morning quarterback, right? But like, I can tell you where the United States went wrong in terms of Vietnam War. I could tell you where they went wrong in terms of the Gulf War. Yeah, you know, Desert Storm, all these things. That's one of the reasons why we have history, so we could kind of learn from our mistakes. But I thought it was just very interesting. Like the both documentaries, one was produced by the Wall Street Journal, the other one was produced by the Washington Post. Two different sides as well politically, but it was just very interesting, really really cool. And then and I kind of did it as as looking at it as homework, not in terms of I got you. You know what I'm saying? Not to get got you moments, just more of well, I want to hear the story. I want to hear the story. Yeah. So I could know.
Well, I think there was a video I saw recently of some teacher that was showing 9/11, when 9/11 happened, and kind of showing broadcasts and things that happened during that time, and they were showing it to students now, and a lot of them were crying, you know what I mean, it was really emotional, and it's kind of man, we lived through that, you know what I mean, and there's kids that don't even know anything about it, you know, or what it was like, and it's almost kind of I feel older because of it, all these big events that have happened, Y2K, this, I feel old, you know what I mean, hey grandpa, when was, how was Y2K,
no, and see, I like that shit, I like it because it's something that, dude, we lived through, and I think it's important
old, man.
I think it's we are but I think it's important to get the story right, like you were saying, because over time things are going to be stretched to fucking we're gonna over exaggerate and oh yeah, mijo, you should have seen I didn't have toilet paper and ching, oh man, I remember
I ran out of socks because I had to use them
and
wipe my ass.
Ching, no, we're gonna stretch the stories to extremes.
We were locked in our house for 3 months,
and if you got out of your house they'd shoot you on the lawn and, it's no, that never happened, but we'll say that it did. But it's just I think it's important to go back, and I think I might even go back and watch some of the 9/11 stuff, because I remember being in middle school, and when it happened we didn't know what the fuck was going on the first few hours. I remember seeing it in the morning, and then around lunchtime we were oh shit, are we going to war? I was thinking of fucking
they're gonna draft people,
they're gonna start pulling us out of school, and then they're gonna fucking you don't know, but it's things that are going on in your head at the time. And see, those are the things when people talk about the Great Depression, and it's why people don't trust the government, and why don't they trust investing money in certain companies and stuff. And it's because of that shit, right?
Yeah, it leaves a lasting effect
and it's
on you.
Come on, man. That shit is so it's nothing's
That's never gonna happen again.
They've already figured it out.
But
and it's no, you gotta understand people's thinking, you know. So yeah,
I still don't think people are gonna be shaking hands even after this pandemic. I think that's something that
I think they are.
I don't know, man. I've seen a lot of fist bumps, even with people
No, I mean, I like the fist bumps.
But that's what I'm saying.
But you know what? I went back to shaking hands.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, because I deal with a lot of customers at work and stuff too, and it's it's always a fist bump or something. I've yet to have somebody stick their hand out. You know what I mean? So it's always one of these. There you go. You know. It's just weird.
It was funny because I went back. So I was working at this school, and then I left for a little bit, and I'm back at that school, just for a couple of days and stuff till the end of the year. And when I got there this past week, they're hey, they're what are you doing here? And so when you say oh, fist bumps now they were giving me hugs and shit, little besitos and everything. They're hey, and
they had a party for you.
Yeah, they're hey, come over here, and I'm
welcome back.
Yeah,
welcome back.
Yeah. So I was yeah, we didn't do fist bumps. So I'm and we didn't shake hands. So I'm I think we're back to fucking spreading
back
our
to
germs.
normal, huh?
We're spreading our germs.
Give me your germs.
Yeah, dude. I think it's over now. I think it's over. And I'm not saying it in ignorance. I'm saying as a whole, I think people are ready to get past it, and they're just ready to close that chapter and start a new one on fucking.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like the whole hand sanitizer stuff. Still,
no, I like it too.
I still I use it all the time. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
I like it too. I think they improved on it too. Shit. My hands used to be dry as fuck, and now there's hand sanitizers that moisturize your hands. Like,
I almost think like, man, if I become a germaphobe, like I never was that way, but like now it's like, dude, I touch something like, fuck, I touched that. Like, gotta put, you know. So I don't know.
But you know what? I like the mask though.
I do too. I still wear mine.
I still like
at work. They're like, you don't need to wear a mask anymore. You know, and it's like, yeah, I'm gonna keep it on.
I still like it.
Yeah.
I think I don't know. I just like it. Like,
I feel like I like it because I feel like Sub-Zero all day. You know?
No, but like sometimes I got this one like where like I can just go like, you know, like rub my nose and like
you sneeze into it.
Yeah, you could cough into it. Like, it's like I don't have to worry about like, oh fuck, I need to go wash my hands or you know. And now it's just like, and it's like, it's with me, you know.
I like it still too.
Yeah, I don't mind it. It's nice moisturizer for the beard and everything.
Yeah.
Fucking, but yeah, man, fucking, that shit's over now. But anyways, before we close up shop, I don't think Peter's gonna be calling us. We were thinking that Peter was gonna call us, but I just kind of wanted to do like we had talked about, like just doing a little short episode. Yeah. This week it's just you and I, but it's good to be back in the studio and fucking, you know, it sucks that there's a bunch of empty seats, but I think next week, with Peter's wedding, wrapping up and him, I don't know, who knows, maybe Yvonne's not even gonna let him come out anymore. Like, now that he's married, he's not gonna fucking, maybe the podcast is over, guys. This was our last episode. Thank you so much for listening. This was, no, but, I think I have a guest, on the On Deck circle. I just haven't, penciled them in just because the whole wedding thing. Yeah. And I was just kind of waiting for that to pass over. But then when we get back, summer plans, dude. What are you ready for in terms of summer plans, Anthony? Because like I already told you, like our little vacation, we're going to be going to Chicago. Never experienced Chicago. So that's going to be kicking off my summer. But then it's going to be action-packed in terms of sports because there's going to be a lot of soccer going on. I like soccer, but there's a big one, and it's the Olympics.
Where are the
They're in Tokyo.
Oh, in Tokyo. Oh,
are you a big Olympics guy or not really?
Nah.
So, like, Olympics are going to be happening, and I don't know, man. I get excited. There's, like, this nostalgia that I always feel when the Olympics happen. I'm always like, fuck yeah, like, just finding out who the fastest man is. Yeah. Seeing some fucking, like, swimming. Sports that I, like, wouldn't watch. Yeah. But, like, for some reason, when the red, white, and blue is behind it, it's man. Like, dude, you gotta go for it, man.
I'm looking forward to camping this summer.
Camping?
Yeah, just going out and just, you know, relaxing, getting rid of all this stress and all that. You know what I mean?
Where are you going to go?
Probably Ruidoso. That's usually where we always go.
Ruidoso?
Yeah. Bonito Lake.
Damn.
Yeah, we'll see.
Do you go hiking?
I mean, like on some trails, like, but not like crazy fucking mile, just 2 mile like, freaking hike.
I'm just saying,
go
like,
exploring. Yeah,
just fucking go in the woods. Take Lucas on a little. Yeah. Do you take your dogs or no?
Yeah,
you do. Mm-hmm. That's cool. Yeah, and then Lucas is already like at that age where he can like.
Yeah, because taking a baby camping is not fun.
Yeah.
It's. We tried and
it's more of a chore than anything.
Yeah, but no, Lucas is at that age now where he's.
Yeah, it's like he could start his own fire.
Yeah.
It's like, Lucas, just get those sticks over there, those twigs and everything, and then just start fucking smashing those rocks together, see if we could get some sparks going.
Throw some rocks or something. Shit, go outside and be a kid. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Put the tablet down.
But anyways, Anthony. Any last words before you want?
No, man. I just want to apologize to the listeners. We did take a little bit of time off, but we had some family emergencies and family stuff that was going on. So, and then with Peter getting married and stuff. So, but man, we're looking soon to season 3, right?
Yeah,
our anniversary's coming up.
Yeah, season 3 is coming up pretty soon in the next month and a half.
Yeah, we definitely need to get another hot dog eating contest.
Dude, the 4th of July hot dog eating contest. So. I think we've learned from our mistakes.
Yeah.
Part of history that we aren't going to be making 80 hot dogs this year.
Yeah.
And I say we, it was poor Amber. She's the one that like had to cook
We might have to make them as they go, you know?
Yeah, I think.
Because some of those were kind of cold.
Or just eat like fucking raw weenies and shit just coming out of the package.
That too?
It's like, Amber just puts like the packages there. She's like, no, you're making your own hot dogs while you're eating them. But yeah, dude. Hot dog eating contest. I think when we do it this year, we have to have a couple of guests. I was
thinking the same thing. I was gonna tell you off air.
I was thinking a couple of guests, or maybe like even a few guests. Like, cause I'll say this, cause I remember Jacob last year. He actually called us. He messaged me and he's like, "Hey, I want to I want in and shit like that." And I don't know if he was just like messing around, but I was like, dude, it'd be cool if we could get some of our former guests on to participate in this fucking annual hot dog eating contest that we do.
Yeah, well, you and me will talk about it. I have some ideas, but stay tuned for sure. We maybe have some cameos or something.
Yeah. But hey, one thing I wanted to bring up, I don't know who's watching these things, but the Coach Grijalva interview on YouTube, people are watching that one. And then people are watching the roller derby.
They're good episodes, man. Good guests. It was good interviews. We really tried really hard on it.
Yeah. And I don't know if people are just salivating because like we haven't had an episode come out in a few weeks. But yeah, thanks for whoever's supporting. Thanks for you guys watching those. Definitely. The roller derby, the gridiron episode. I mean, those were really fun. We really enjoyed them. But we're definitely gonna have more guests in the future. Like I said, I have someone on deck that is gonna be coming in, and they're gonna be like walking us through another world that we haven't quite explored just yet. But just trying to get this freaking wedding out of the way. Damn you, Peter. I mean, get it done, dude. Get it done.
Just do it.
But anyways, Anthony, if you have no more words.
Nah, man, that was it.
All right. Guys.
Oh shit!
What?
Actually, we might have a late minute.
Oh, late minute. What?
Who is it? Here.
Oh, right before we close up shop,
eh? Let's just do this.
All right. Who is it?
Hello.
Yo.
Hey,
oh shit! Up? There he is, Peter. Oh my dude.
You are live on the. We're just getting ready to close up, man.
Dude, we were like.
Oh shit.
We were like seconds away of like I was about to say the middle is open.
Yeah. I interrupted him.
Yeah,
and you guys were about to literally close up.
Yeah.
So
I'll make this quick.
All right.
First of all, sorry, I was just freaking trying to get all this stuff organized. We're packing right now.
Oh. What's the number one thing you packed that Yvonne doesn't know you packed?
I can't hear Abel.
Oh. Can you hear me now?
No. Like I could hear your questions, but they sound far.
Okay. You asked the question.
What's the one thing that you packed that Yvonne doesn't know you'd packed?
That my mom doesn't know?
No, Yvonne. Yvonne.
Oh, that's right. I don't know. She's the one packing for me.
Oh my god.
She packed everything.
What a loser.
If it was up to me, I'd just be wearing like pajama pants, and I'm picking up my suit over there in Chicago, so I really don't need to worry about anything. But she's just throwing everything together. Actually, I had to do my second worst thing I hate to do the most, which was shop today. So I bought a bunch of like shorts and all.
Oh shit.
Okay, Anthony, ask him this question. What is he wearing the day of the wedding? Boxer briefs, tidy whities, boxers, or a thong, or just free balling?
Did you hear that, Peter? Or?
What am I going to wear? What underwear am I going to wear?
Yeah, what underwear are you wearing?
What's it?
I'm going to wear my Speedos.
Speedos? That wasn't even on the list.
Speedos.
Oh, man.
Damn.
No, I'm going to go boxers. Like the boxer brief things.
Do they have like are they like the tuxedo ones? Like
no, they're like they're like the Hanes original.
The holy ones.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to be on the boat. It's going to be hot. It's going to be humid.
I
need some kind of support, or else they're just gonna fall down to my feet or something.
Yeah, true.
What's on the menu? Are you feeding us?
Yeah, there's food. There's I don't know what there's meat, chicken, fish, and like a vegetarian thing.
What was I supposed to pencil in what I was eating?
I don't know. I thought it was on the reservation thing, website. I'm pretty sure it was on the website.
Oh shit! I'm probably gonna get fucking pretzels or something because I didn't fill anything out. But yeah,
I don't know. Like I said, Yvonne's doing everything.
Yeah. Peter, before we let you go, is there anything that you're nervous about? It's a big day for you.
I can't hear him. I didn't hear the question.
This is a big day for you. Is there anything you're worried about before we let you go?
No, I think it's just more of everything running smoothly, but for Yvonne's sake, I guess for my sake too, because if it doesn't, she's gonna freak out.
Yeah.
I'm expecting things not to go the way they're planned, but like in the small details, like maybe the ride's a little bit later. We're getting a limousine service to take us, but anything could happen. I mean, no, I think everything's gonna be smooth. I hope she says yes when it counts. I mean,
yeah,
I plan to, but no, I think it's gonna go smoothly.
Okay.
Day of the wedding, leading up to, she's worried about me going out with my friends in Chicago. Abel's gonna be with me, but no, we're going to Wrigleyville and we're just gonna bar hop. Like that's what I want to do. Like just bar hop, have some drinks. Wrigleyville, there's actually a game going on against St. Louis, so we're gonna be down there. And on Wednesday when I get into town, I'm actually going to a White Sox game.
Nice.
And then on Thursday we're gonna eat at some place, and then we're going to the Sky Deck. That it's like a deck, like it's all glass and it sticks out from the building. It's like 114 floors or some shit like that. And you get to like stand over the clouds or whatever. I felt like doing like that thing that my dad used to do, like whenever we got in the elevator, he would jump and just start jumping like crazy. So I'm like,
trying to break
what
it.
Is that thing? It looks crazy, dude. Look it up. Look at the Sky Deck. It's freaking nuts.
You better send us some pictures from there.
Yeah. But it's like vertigo galore, man.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad, Peter. It sounds like you're gonna have a great time.
Yeah, and then I think when we come back, we're gonna do something for everyone that we have a big family and we have about 40 people going to Chicago.
Oh wow.
And that's about it. So when we come back, we want to have something for everyone that didn't make it. But I'm excited, man. I'm tired right now, like getting everything in order. I actually got a haircut today. I got all like Rico Suave, but like a week from now, I'm gonna look like the werewolf again. So
ask him this, Anthony. Over under. We're gonna make our predictions right now. How many times does Peter cry the day of the wedding? I say he cries twice.
I say no times, man. I don't think Peter's gonna cry. Peter, you're a crier?
I'm emotional, but I'm not I don't think I'm gonna cry in the wedding at all.
No.
Oh, I see.
No,
unless she says no, right? Then you probably will.
Well, if she says no, like I'm gonna go get drunk and then cry all night.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I say Peter cries twice.
I say Abel cries twice.
No, I'm not even. I won't. I won't cry.
I say Chris cries and he's not even gonna be
there. Poor Chris.
Oh shit. Man. All right, Peter.
But yeah, man, I wish I was there. It's just we
no
had
worries,
a lot of stuff to do today, so.
No worries, man.
No.
Yeah, no, we made it an episode, so
yeah,
you're the topic of the episode.
Cool. I have something to listen to on the plane.
There you go.
Oh, well, we didn't go that long.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah.
It's a short one.
Tell Anthony, tell him, well, fucking to hang up so we could close up shop because he can't hear me. No, I don't know.
All right, Peter. Is there anything else you want to say? Last words before we let you go?
Last words. You make it sound like I'm running the electric chair, like my last meal.
Yeah. Is there anything you want to say since you're single, like get it out, like right?
No, man. I'm done being single. I was done being single once I met her. And I mean, I hung up the gloves, dude.
Oh, boxing reference there.
I'm looking forward to this next chapter. But no, man, we'll be back in the studio, or I'll be back in the studio next. Well, I guess 2 weeks, because Sunday we won't be here.
Yeah.
I get married on Sunday, but the following week, so like 2 weeks from now, I should be back in the studio, and then wearing a wedding gown.
Yeah.
Damn.
And then and yeah, just looking forward to the next couple of things to come. You know, I mean, we're going into
New
summer
chapter
from school and stuff, and yeah, I'm excited, man.
Well,
I'm
Peter,
just tired, like I said.
Congratulations, man. I wish I could go there and be there, but yeah, man, congratulations. We'll catch up with you when you come back.
All right, man.
All
right. Well, you guys have a good one. Keep the show up, and I'll be back in 2 weeks.
Sounds good, man. We'll
All
talk
right.
to you later, Peter.
Cool.
All right, later.
Later, bro.
All right, so that was
Damn.
Peter and his last words before he gets married.
Perfect timing.
Yeah, no, definitely. I was about to
Yeah.
I was about to say my thing, and then it was over, and then Peter's no longer. You guys heard it for the very last time.
Hung up the gloves.
Peter is no longer going to be single the next time you hear his voice.
Sorry, ladies.
I know. No, definitely. Sorry, ladies. You're definitely missing out. This guy.
Still got a Mikey here, though. So.
Oh yeah, we have Mikey.
So there's still availability.
He's a little shyer than Peter, though. Just saying. But Peter said it himself. He's hanging up the gloves. He will not be taking on Floyd Mayweather come this fall. He's hanging up the gloves. I mean, good for him, man.
Good for him, yeah.
Good for him. But anyways, Anthony, anything you wanted to dissect on that last phone call before I close up?
He sounded tired, man. So I'm looking forward for him to going and getting this over with, so he can just have some fun, you know.
All right, Peter. So if you are on the plane listening to this, we wish you the best of luck. I'm gonna be there cheering you on. I think you're gonna cry. I know you said you're not a crier, but I do think you're gonna cry. There's gonna be a moment where you're like, "God damn, I'm marrying this woman.
It's over."
And no, not even so much that it's over. I think it's gonna hit him.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna hit him. One, because he's still gonna be drunk. And, you know, when people are drunk, they're a little more emotional. And I plan on getting Peter pretty toasty that night, the night before. So he's gonna have some fluids in him, and it's gonna hit him when he sees Yvonne,
the dress,
the dress, the love of his life in front of him, and he's hung up the gloves. And, you know, retirement hits everyone differently, you know. And though he's not an emotional guy, he's gonna shed a tear or two. But anyways, guys, that's all we have for you this week. It's good to be back, but yeah, like I said, thank you so much for listening. This was The Middle is Open.
Peace.
Summer on the beat, oh get up and shake your cheeks.